Hi, Aries. This is Serenita, and today I'm going to be doing your readings, okay? I'm going to do a reading for Aries for the week for the week. Okay. So, first things first, please guide this reading, angels. Please guide this reading to be true, nothing but the truth, no manipulation of any negative or low vibrations, no bad energy able to get into this reading. And please lead the Aries the way that they are supposed to be. Thank you. Okay, everybody. Let's see. What do we have for Aries? What message do we have for Aries? What message do we have for Aries? We got 3. Alrighty. The first one. Ooh. Seems like the universe is not with them right now. Something's going on. The universe is not granting something for this person because of something they might be doing. They not granting this happiness for them. So Aries, the universe. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. They want me to turn it right side up. So Aries, the universe is gonna give you happiness. You're gonna get your happily ever after. It was something trying to manipulate my readings. But you're gonna get your happily ever after. Okay? You're gonna get that. Everything that you wish for, that you worked hard for, that you pour blood, sweat, and tears into to make yourself better, now you're gonna get that happily ever after that you ever wanted. The family you wanted, all the love coming together, everything. Because now that you are out of a toxic situation, you could have been in a toxic situation as far as drinking, smoking, eating something. It could have been another person trying to manipulate you and trying to make you think things and all that. So you're finally done with this toxic person, okay? Finally done with them. So be done with them. You finally done. Stay done. What other messages do we have for Aries? 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 Okay. Alright. No longer letting somebody take from you. No longer letting nobody take your happiness away from you. That's what this toxic situation, whoever you were with, is no longer taking from you anymore. They cannot. Because the toxic situation is over now. So they can't take from you anymore. No more taking from you. Wow. No more giving to a situation. No more draining yourself for a situation. You are finally overcoming whatever you were in. And now there is no more giving or no more draining to a situation. You want to be happy. And there's nothing wrong with that. Any other messages? Okay. But in order to get to your happiness, you do have the 6 of Swords, which is a rocky start to something new. Spirit has brought you out of whatever you were in, out of this toxic situation, to where they kept taking from you and you kept giving, and it was draining you because you are giving as much as they're taking. Okay. So it's going to be a little rocky towards your happiness right here. Towards that Ten of Cups, it's going to be a little rocky, but it's going to get better. So keep your head up. It's going to get better, okay? What other messages do you have for Aries? What other messages? Oh no, see, here we go with the stories. I'm not trying to do whole stories today. Mm, sorry, Spirit, but I don't want to do whole stories today. What other. Okay. Well, from what I see, this toxic situation that you was in, that you finally coming out of, and finally quit giving to and letting be took from you and being drained. This toxic person was the emperor. It could be a woman, it could be a man. Somebody who always wanted to control the situation and control everything. Somebody who thought that everything was supposed to go their way and only their way. And then they never give. They always take. They never give. And you finally then let go of that toxic person. You let go of this toxic person. And I'm proud of you for doing that. I'm happy. You let go of this toxicity in your life. You let go of that. It's time to move on to bigger and better things, baby. It is. What message do we have for the world card? What message do we have for the world card for Aries? That's one. What message? Okay, two. So the universe wants you to know that justice is coming. Karma is about to balance itself out to where the toxic person that you were in a relationship with, who always wanted everything, always wanted to take everything as you always gave, justice is coming. Karma. So the scales are about to be balanced for you. You are coming into good things. Good things are about to happen for you. I'm proud of you. And they also want you to have strength in this situation. You have to be strong. You can't give up. You can't give up. It's not time to give up. It's time to keep going. It's time to be silent but strong. You have to be strong. Because if you don't be strong, who gonna be strong for you? You ain't got nobody else to be strong for you right now from what I see. Because it feel like you all alone. Because that's the energy I'm feeling right now. It's feeling like you all alone right now in this situation. But guess what? You are never alone. As long as you got the universe and you got spirits, you are never alone. What is this Ten of Cups for Aries? 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 Okay, I got a couple of things. So, you had the Three of Pentacles with the happiness. So by you being strong and leaving a situation and a toxic person, they can no longer steal from you anymore. They not spying on you anymore. I feel like they done probably moved on because they had no choice. It was destined to be that way. That's the way the universe wanted it to be. So they can no longer steal from you. They can no longer spy on you. They are blinded to the situation now like they had you blinded. Now they're blinded. Now they can no longer watch what you're doing because you walked away from that situation. You stopped letting yourself get hurt. And that's a beautiful thing. Because you want to be happy. I got the King of Swords. Somebody that's working on themselves, that's building themselves up. Somebody that knows exactly where they want to go and what they want to do. Somebody who knows exactly how high they can reach. Somebody who knows no limitations in what they can find. So, I'm happy for you, male or female, whoever you are. You are truly something amazing. Oh, we got five. Okay, we got this right here. The feeling like something is lost. The Five of Swords. Feeling like you done lost something. Feeling like something done walked away. Something is gone. You thought your happiness was over when you left that toxic person. No, your happiness is just about to begin. You haven't lost anything. Nothing. What's going on is that you're gaining. You're gaining more than what you have ever lost. Yeah, you felt like you lost yourself. You felt like you lost your chance to come into yourself. You felt like you lost that. But you haven't. You haven't lost anything. Like I told you, it's coming to you in abundance. You are abundantly blessed. And then we got the Three of Cups coming together with somebody or with something. It could be coming together with yourself. After you felt like you lost yourself, and now they're letting you know you're coming together again. You haven't lost yourself. You might have lost your way just a little bit, but you haven't lost who you were. You are always the same person that you were. Continue to be that same person. Because that's what makes the world go round. Okay. What do we have for Aries about the devil reverse? What is this devil reverse for Aries? What do you have for the devil reverse for Aries? Okay, we got a couple of cards for that one. Okay, what I see is judgment. Judgment has caused this to happen, like I said already about judgment. Judgment has come around. This is the universe. The universe is bringing you together, and it also has ended this relationship that you had with this toxic person. So, you know, you no longer have to worry about feeling like you're all alone because you're not. You're not. It's somebody out there that loves you. You're not alone. You have to love you first. Now I see that you need to rest and love yourself. Work on your heart because that's where your pain resides. You have to work within. Work on your heart because that's where all the pain is. That's where it holds. Your pain, your sacred, your heart, your sacral. You have to work on this. Do some meditation if you got to. Listen to some meditation music. Close your eyes, breathe in and out, and listen to that music as it calms you and it releases you and it helps heal you from hurt, from pain, from betrayal. Somebody was trying to manifest you coming back together with them. Somebody wanted to manifest that with the magician, but it didn't go through because it was universe. The universe said no. No. This person has fought tooth and nail to come to calmer waters. This person had put their blood, sweat, and tears into coming to calmer waters. So the universe said no. This is not going to happen. You are not going to manifest this person being in your life any longer. It's time for this person to go and find their way. It's time for them to go and find where they supposed to be. What do we have? Okay, I didn't even get a chance. So, with this Four of Cups, with someone taking your happiness and all of that, With all of that, you let that go. You walked away from that situation and came into calmer waters. And you let it go with the Nine of Cups. You let it go. You're letting it go. You're letting all that go in the past in order to move forward. You're healing from this situation. You're healing from this. I'm proud of you. What message do we have for the Nine of Cups for the Aries? What message do we have for the... No, 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 you don't. What message do we have for the Nine of Cups? Okay. Letting go and learning from a situation, which is the Page of Swords. Excuse me. Letting go and learning from a situation. You're learning from this situation. You're learning why all this stuff happened the way that it happened. You're learning why you were pushed the direction that you were pushed. You're learning all of this. It's not no mystery. What's with this Five of Cups reversed for Aries? What's the five? Okay. Alrighty. So with the Five of Cups with Aries, with this no longer giving and draining to a situation, you have learned with the Four of Pentacles to protect your energy. You have taken your energy with you. You're holding close to your heart. That's what you're holding it close to, is to your heart and to your stomach, because your stomach is what holds all of your energy. You're finally learning to keep that energy to yourself. You are no longer having scattered thoughts with the Five of Wands. You are no longer having scattered thoughts at all. You have come out of your head. You see that fire down there? Aries. You've come out of your head. You're reaching for the goal. You're igniting that fire within yourself. You've come out of it. We got the Two of Wands. Someone that's alone. Someone watching you, throwing everything away that they thought that they could manifest. Somebody sitting there lonely, wishing that you come back, looking out the window, watching you leave. Somebody is watching you walk away from a situation. You see the Page of Wands, how she's throwing that wand up in the air because she let it go. She released herself from that situation. She is finally released from that toxic situation. He or she, whoever it resonates with, he or she. So, whoever this is, you done let this situation go. You let it go. You moved on. While they watch you walk away, you're gone. You look happy now. You look free. That's the best way to be. Okay. For Aries, what is the Six of Swords? 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 For Aries, what is the Six of Swords for Aries? Okay. Eight of Cups. Leaving something behind, walking away from a situation that no longer serves you, that it has nothing there for you anymore. Everything has sunk. It's done. It's over with. There's no love. There's nothing. You've walked away from a situation. Male or female, you've walked away from that situation. You out of them rocky waters now. You came through. You went through the pain. You released. And now you're coming out of the rocky waters. You've walked out of it. It's no longer rocky for you anymore. It's smooth now. What is for this Eight of Cups for Aries? What is for this Eight of Cups for Aries? Okay. Alrighty then. We got you walked away from a situation that no longer served you. You got the Five of Pentacles. You are finally out of your head. You were locked in your head for a while, for a long time, and you're finally out of it. And you finally walked away from it, so you are no longer in your mind torturing yourself anymore, thinking about this situation. You are no longer doing that anymore to yourself, because the Knight of Cups, you have love coming in, a romantic, loving person. You have love coming to you, male or female. You have love coming to you because you are finally out of your head. This person is coming to you. This person is the person that the universe has sent to you. This is your karma. Love. Somebody who loves you just as much as you love out. Somebody who's just like you. The person that you wished for. The person that you prayed for. The person that you manifested. This is your karma, love, and getting out of your head. Walking away from that situation and finding love. That's amazing, Aries. What do we have for Aries for the Emperor? What do we have for Aries for the Emperor? What do we have for Aries for the Emperor? What do we have for Aries for the Emperor? Okay. For the Aries, for the Emperor, we got the Page of Cups. That person is no longer coming in. The person who's controlling and wanted to do everything their way and have it their way is no longer trying to come towards you anymore. See, you're the Empress. Male or female, it doesn't matter, because you know what you want. You know exactly what you want. You know who you are. You know exactly who you are. So they're no longer coming towards you anymore, because it's the universe's will. So you no longer have to worry about that person anymore, that negative person anymore. They were so negative that you had to be removed from that situation in order for you to find true happiness and grow. So they're no longer coming into you anymore, okay? They done gave up on the situation because they knew that it was not meant to be. They gave up. No matter how hard they tried to make it work, it didn't. They can't make it work because they no longer can come to you. Okay. What do we have right here, Aries? For Aries, Spirit. What do we have for Aries, Spirit? What do we have for Aries? Building yourself up from this situation. You're working on yourself and you're building yourself up. You're strong. You let go. Now it's time to build. What other messages do you have for Aries, Spirit? What other messages do you have for Aries? 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 Okay. Abundance, Ten of Pentacles. You're building yourself up towards the everything that you ever wanted. You manifested that. And the universe has given it to you. It's a gift. It's a gift. They gifted you because you went through so much. So they gifted you. They're gifting you now. You're in the middle of receiving everything that you ever asked for. Everything. That's why they wanted you to be strong and learn from the situation. What do we have right here for Aries? What do we have for Aries? What messages do we have for Aries? What messages do you have for Aries? What messages do you have for Aries? What messages do you have for Aries? Okay, what messages do you have for Aries? 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 Okay. Okay. See, now that you're out of your head, you're no longer creating illusions for yourself with the Seven of Cups. You're no longer creating these illusions within your mind. You were torturing yourself by creating all these different scenarios and illusions and all that stuff, driving yourself crazy, really. So you are no longer doing that, and that's a good thing. And we got the Hangman, that without creating these illusions and without bending your head and by you walking away, coming together with this Knight of Cups coming in. They coming in to you, or you coming to them. Somebody's stepping up. Somebody ready. Either you coming to them or they coming to you. What do we have right here for Aries? What other messages do you have 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 for Aries? Okay. Alrighty then. So with this person, you moving in smoother waters. You got the Two of Swords, which means you were blindfolded to a situation that was going on. You were blindfolded to all of this. And Spirit kept trying to communicate. Angels kept trying to communicate. You were blindfolded to the whole situation. And that was creating this for yourself, which is not bringing, which is making more work on yourself for you to get to this chariot. Is because you were blindfolded to the fact of somebody doing something to try and keep you in a situation to keep you down. So I guess while you were working on yourself, they was working on you too. So yeah, that's why they can't come into you anymore, because you are divinely protected. You are protected by the angels, by the universe. See, confirmation. You're protected by the angels, by the universe. You are divinely protected. Because I see in here in the Two of Swords that it looked like it's some type of magic going towards this person. Like somebody might have been doing something to this person while they were blind to the fact of anything happening. They were being tortured by someone, like been stuck in their head by this person, because this person was manifesting this. Though this person been stuck in their head, not been able to think straight, not been able to hear their thoughts, not been able to hear spirit, and spirit was talking so loud to you, trying to get you out of your head, trying to unblindfold you, but it was so hard because you were resisting the change. You were resisting this karma. You were resisting it all because of what this person was doing to you. This person was trying to manifest you staying in a state that you were in. So then that way you could move on to finding happiness. They wanted you to be in that relationship with them that whole time. Oh, so they just couldn't control the relationship. They had to control what you did. They had to control how you felt. They had to control how you thought. They had to control everything. The chariot, all that stuff. They wanted to control everything. They wanted to run it all. They wanted all of it. Everything that you have, they wanted it. Jealousy is a weak emotion. Now, what do we have for this, for Aries? What other messages do we have 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 for Aries? What other messages do we have? Okay. Okay, with this Nine of Cups of letting some go and learning from a situation, we have the Wheel of Fortune. This is what they wanted you to know. The universe made sure that you knew exactly what was going on. So then that way you wouldn't be blindfolded anymore. You wouldn't be left in the dark about what was going on in the situation that you were in. So the universe brought the darkness to the light. So whatever went on in the dark has come to the light. It has been shown, divinely shown to you. They showed you everything. Everything. And you got the moon card. Slowly coming towards the fact that the universe is really talking to you. You are really coming to that. And you really don't believe too much in the spiritual realm from what I see. But they still constantly still try to communicate with you. It's about the yin and yang energy right now, is what I'm feeling. It's something about yin and yang. Something about, see, yin and yang, yin and yang. It's something about yin and yang. About the good with the bad and the bad with the good. So basically, they telling you you can't have the good without the bad, and you can't have the bad without the good. But you can move on from that situation and better yourself always. So you always go have something good, and then something bad happens to try to stop it, because that's the negativity trying to stop everything. That's the people praying against you, trying to stop you. They don't like to see you grow. They don't want to see you grow. They want to see you fail. It's so wrong that they want to see you fail. But guess what? You're not. You're not going to fail at all. All you can do is come up, because you done already been down. So come up. What other messages do you have for Aries in this message? What other messages do you have for Aries? We have death and rebirth. Something in your life had to end in order for something new to begin. Now, the new thing that's going to begin is that you're going to find your happiness. You're going to find the one person, the sun, the one person that can bring you true happiness, that will be your happily ever after. That was an amazing reading. And thank you all for coming to join me. And I really do appreciate all of you. And I am so grateful that you all came to support me. Please like and subscribe my channel. Please support me. This is my first time doing the signs. I done already did a Cancer. It was kind of similar to this one a little bit for Aries. But check me out. You know, all I can do is get better. Check me out. Support your girl. All right. Ashe. Love and light.